Hello everyone, just come on to say a quick hello, and this is the first live we've done, well, this year actually. We haven't done a live since last year. So if you want to come on and say hi or ask any questions about the upcoming series of contractors, or you'd like to ask anything else about any of the previous videos what's been shown. I know I haven't posted for a long time. It's been a long time since I've uploaded a new video to YouTube, but unfortunately the weather and other things as well, it hasn't worked on with the weather at the moment. I don't know where the weather's been like with other people, but we had one dry day and then one wet day and one dry day and one wet day. So we haven't had much luck on filming. We are still filming with the local contractors, what I said back previously on one of my other previous videos. Like I said, we're filming with Martin Williams, and we're filming with Russell Price as well, and Watkins as well. If you'd like to ask me any questions about that, you can do. You can come on and ask me any questions about them videos that's being made, or if you want to ask about the merchandise, how we're getting on with that. Like I said, with that at the moment, we are still in the process of building a website. We haven't yet completed the website design, but once we've done that, you will see that come up on our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel. So just waiting now for people to come on and join us. If you know anybody who would like to come and join us, please tell them to come on. We're going to be on for a while. So if you'd like them, tell your friends and tell people as well off Facebook. If you know us on Facebook as well. On Facebook, you'll either find us as Mark Southall, or you'll find me as Farming Year on the Facebook page. But like I said, there's all sorts of things happening on the channel, so if you'd like to come on and ask us any question, you can do. Feel free. Hello there to the first person on this. Thank you for joining us. If you'd like to come on and ask anything, you can do. Yeah, what type of tractor? Well, tractors, I think I've read that right. The tractors we got on the farm, you might gather, are all Masseys. Like I said, we got a 7718 Massey, and we got a 6490, and then we got two older ones as well. We got 135, and then we got a 565 as well on the farm. My going on a bit more information, my tractor I like is, I've always liked Massey. Massey and Fendt are two of the tractors I do like. Saying that, I haven't drove a Fendt, but when we're going to be filming with the local contractors, I know they run Fendts, so we'll see a bit more detail in the Fendt. As well as that, I like all types of tractors actually, but my two favourite tractors we've got are Massey and Fendt. They're the main ones. I have drove New Hollands. I drove a couple of New Hollands. Back in the day, the TMs I drove, and the TSs. And then we drove really TMs and TSs. That's what I drove in the New Hollands when the New Hollands was about. That's when I first started back a few years ago, quite a few years ago, when I first started on the farm. I used to drive TMs and TSs as well. But like I said, you can come on and please tell all your friends as well. Like I said, I'm going to be on here for a bit. Like I said, I haven't posted no videos for a long time, so I thought we'd come on this weekend and do a live video. So if you know anybody who'd like to come by and say hi, tell them we're on, and you can come by and ask us any question what you would like. Case, right. Going on about the case. I have drove a case. I have drove a case actually. On the cases, I haven't had a lot to do with them. I will say I haven't had a lot to do with them. I have drove a case on a demonstrator, but off the top of my head, I can't remember the number what we had out on demo. The one thing I thought was good on a case was how on the lever you had your controls for up and down, and you had your controls for your gear, and you had your throttle all in one on one lever. That was one good thing I used to like on the case when we had on demo. But like I said, Mainly our tractors I drive is Case, not Case, sorry, I do apologize, not Case. Oh, hello. Sorry, I missed your name, but hello. Thank you for coming to join us. Like I said, if you want to ask me anything, you can ask me anything. Like I said, you try to keep it on the farming theme, and I'll do my best to answer any questions. But like I said, if there's any people would like to come on and say hi, or you haven't seen my channel before, and you know there's some people would like to see our channel, then please tell them to come on. And this is the opportunity you can try, ask me face to face some questions. But like I said, we on if somebody's going to ask us about the contracting, right now, I have had questions about this before about Farming Simulator. Yes, I have played Farming Simulator. I've had a go on it, but I don't have a lot of time, if you could quite gather, with the farm and doing games. On the Farming Simulator, I think the Farming Simulator I last played was the 15, if I can remember right. I could be wrong there, but I think it was the 15. I enjoyed it, but like it's hard to find time to do everything, especially with now doing YouTube as well, on top of the farm as well. It's a bit harder to do everything really, but we try to do. I try to do most things, but I don't do Farming Simulator now. The last one I think I done was the 15 one. So if you know anybody who'd like to come on, please tell them we're on, and let them come on in and see us. And if you want to ask us any questions, please do so. If you see on our Facebook page, there's a link to a channel. If you know anybody on the Facebook, tell them we're on. Tell them to come by and say hi. And anybody else on YouTube as well, tell them to come by and say hi to us and ask any question you'd like to ask us about the farming, anything about the farming channel. So like I said, we're going to be on for a bit. So if anybody would like to come by and just say hi, you can do, and ask me any questions. I'll do my best to answer them. But like I said, going back to what I was saying at the beginning, on the farming, on the contracting videos, we haven't quite started yet. I expect you gather, we haven't had very good weather to go out and film, so we haven't started filming. So it'll probably be into April now before any of the videos from the contracting side will come up on the channel. But like I said, the weather's good and then it's bad and then it's good as it's bad. We have got a video of me putting fertilizer on the on the farm, and that'll be up shortly. But like I said, I haven't done no video, so I thought I'd come on and do a live one for people to come along and ask me anything, or just to come and say hi. So anybody excuse me, and as well, the merchandise on the channel hasn't, we haven't yet put it up on a website. We are still in the process of building that, and as well as that, we running the competition what we was running in March. This week, the lucky winner who has won the t-shirt and the hat, we will contact on Facebook. So if you have put in for the competition, if you look out in your inbox this week, I will be announcing who the winner is of the competition. But like I said, we're going to be on for a while, so if there's anything you'd like to ask me, please come on and ask us. So like I said, I'm still waiting for we build up some viewers, but like I said, any questions you'd like to ask us, please come on and ask us any question, anything about the farming, on the farming side, you can come by and ask us. So hope everybody is well, and like I said, the weather at the moment isn't the best. We have good weather and then we have bad weather, but everybody says farmers moan about the weather. We can never have it right. But at the moment, like, we have one dry day and then one wet day and one dry day and one wet day. So it goes up and down a bit, the weather does. So, like I said, we're on live. If you'd like to come by and ask us anything, don't be shy. Just come on. If you just want to say hi to us, you can come on and say hi. Or if you want to ask us any other questions, you can do. Or anything you'd want to ask us about let's start again. You can ask us anything as well about the contracting series that was coming up. I'll tell you so much, but I don't want to give too much away. To the videos are put onto the not Facebook. I get the right one in a minute on YouTube. But like I said, you can ask us anything as you like. Yes, thank you for that. Yes, I have had not a bad afternoon actually. Yeah, but one thing or another, we've been trying to sort things out for this week on the farm, and we're hopefully trying to get some work done this week. We've when I say work, I mean we've been doing repairs and stuff like that to machinery, ready to go on to to start planting. We are starting planting, hopefully if it stays dry this week, and I say hopefully, but it all depends on the weather. The weather has been not very good with us. We've had some good days, and I will say we had a couple of good days last week. We did get some spraying done. I think it was the beginning of last week. We've done a bit of spraying on the rape. That's on the. Excuse me, I'm just getting over a cold. That's why I sound a bit groggy at the moment. No, we done a bit of spraying. It was excuse me. We done a bit of spraying the beginning of last week, and I mean it was only a bit, but we did get a bit of spraying done on the on some of the rape. So yes, the weather has played us up somewhat cruel at the minute. We are trying to start planting, like I said, planting beans this week if it stays dry, and we got fertilizer to go on the wheat. That's the first application of its sulfur we put on. Was a mixture of sulfur and nitrum. It's we're putting on the top of my head. I think it's 125 kilograms a hectare. We're putting on the wheat the first time through now. But you'll see a video of that. It wasn't the wheat I was doing. It was a rape I was doing. So there'll be a video up next week, hopefully, of the rape. But like I said, anybody wants to ask us any questions, you can do. Don't be shy. Come on and have a look, and come and see. Just come and say hi if you want. Just come and say hi. Or oh right, so the John Deere model behind me here is a 8530 John Deere. I've got quite a few models actually of tractors. We got a John Deere. I've got a Fendt. The Fendt behind me is a 936, and I've got quite a few more around. Well, you can't see, but around the top of the room in the office of all different type of models. I collect models. I've always collected models from a young age actually. But like I said, we got quite a few models actually of different things, of different tractors. But no, I've always, since a little age, since I've been a little lad, I've always been in farming. I'd like to tell you a bit more about me. When I first got into farming, I went to college, and then after coming out of college, I went to a farm. And then I started my own contracting business, and then about 5-6 years ago, we got rid of the contracting firm, and then I'm where I am now, on running the arable side where I am now. I wasn't running it then, but now I run the arable side. I do have to do the chickens as well. And saying that, the other night I was on thinning that, and like I said, this is about probably the 4th or 5th time I've been on thinning with chickens. helping the chicken manager on thinning, and like I said, starting on thinning. I haven't done a video on that. I don't know if people are interested in it or not. Some people are and some people isn't. But like we start on thinning probably not last week, the week before we done it. We start at probably at 12 o'clock at night, and then we finish at 5 o'clock in the morning. That's all right at the moment. But when we get into the busy season, I don't know what's going to quite happen actually. If I'm still going to be helping it or not, I might be walking around half asleep if I have got to do that. But at the moment, it's something new. Getting involved in the chickens and seeing how the chicken sides work. It's something interesting. Like I said, I haven't done a lot to do with chickens. The main thing we've had to do with chickens is what you've seen on videos is clean out and setup as well. We haven't done a video actually on setup, so that might be one we will do. I'll have a chat with the chicken manager as well about us doing a video and explaining how the chicken side is set up and how the sheds are set up ready before the young chicks come in. But like I said, I've done setup and I've done clean out, but I never had a lot to do with the chickens. To a few, well, say 5-6 times now we've done it. I've helped with thinning. It's something different. I say, pardon me. Would I want to do more chickens? Truthfully, honestly, no. I wouldn't want to do no more than what I do with them. Some people would like them, and I think you've got to get into it because it takes a lot of your time up. Like I said, it's day and night. You're on call 24/7, and arable is hard enough. I will say that arable is hard enough, and a lot of people will tell you we put a lot of hours in, and if people don't know a lot about farming, I say with farming, it's got to be in your blood. You've got to love your job and love what you're doing. It's not something you can just say, right, we're going to do, because it's a way of life. Like 6 o'clock in the mornings or 5 o'clock in the mornings and going on to 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night. You've got to love it to do it and keep going with it. But like I said, if you I do apologise this about me coughing. If you want to come on and say hi, you can come on and say hi. Excuse me. If you want to come on and say hi, come on and say hi. If you want to ask me any questions, you can do. Like I said, we're going to be on for a little bit, so you can come on, just pop on and tell your friends we're on, and you can come by. And as well as that, just before not just before we get started, because we've been on for a little while now. We've been on for 18. No, we haven't. Yes, we have. We've been on for 18 minutes. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe. And as well as that, I expect you've gathered by now on YouTube, there is a bell button. If you hit the bell button on the channel, you'll get notifications every time we post a new video on the channel, so never missing out on any of our new material. But like I said, the contracting side, to tell a bit more about that as well. I know I've told you about this before as well on previous videos, but because we're live, you can ask me about questions as I'm speaking about. The contracting side, somebody asked me the other day why we're running with 3 contractors. I'll be straight with you. When I started asking local contractors, I thought, well, if I only get one, I'd be very happy. But then we had the other 2 come on as well, and all the contractors I asked, I wanted to work with. So I thought, well, fair enough, we'll work with 3. And the best thing with working with 3 as well, there'll always be work on with different people. Like I know Martin Williams does one thing. I know Watkinses do a number of Rangers things. I know Russell Price, we're going to be following him with potato planting as well. But I hope everybody's looking forward to it. We're looking forward to it, filming with them. And tell a bit of information what we're going to be doing is we're going to be filming. We're going to be filming like this, face to face. We're going to be filming with the drivers and asking how the drivers, how they work and how everything works in the machine, how the machine how you set up the machine. I don't mean you're going to be detail. It's going to be a detailed description, but then we're going to be asking the driver, what does this do? Why? How do you use that? Thank you. It's going well. Thank you. How are you anyway? I haven't seen a comment off you for a long time. I missed your name as well. Sorry about that. No, it's been a long time since I've seen you on YouTube. So I hope you're well. Like I said, we will be filming inside the cab and asking the drivers how the machine works. And we're not going to when I start, I say when I started, how I was speaking to you now, it sounds like I've been doing it for years and years. We only started, it was not 12 months ago now. It feels a long time, but very enjoyable what we're doing on the channel. When I first started, I had a phone, and that's how I used it. Hang on. Oh, right, are you? I said, right. On the when we first started, we was doing it all from a mobile phone, and a couple of people said to me, "Oh, why didn't you get some other cameras?" Well, we did, and the one camera I bought, I thought, no, I'm not happy with this. So then we've gone out now, and we bought cameras what's going to go in the cab, and then we got cameras what's going to go outside. People say to me, "Oh, are you going to get a drone to film?" The honest answer at the moment is no. There's a lot of people on YouTube using drones to film, and I think they give a good effect and overall of filming. But we won't be at the minute filming with drones. We're going to be mainly filming like I said, you're going to see inside the cab, and there's going to be a camera facing like there, and the driver and me, and I'll ask the driver questions about the machine and how it works and what they do with the machine and all different things about that. Then we will have one outside, and then it will be filmed outside as well as that. But like I said, we bought more video cameras. Have I got them around here? I don't know if I've got them here. Have I got them here? Bear with me a minute. This is one, if I come across it, we got this new piece of kit as well. What this does, I can't really show you on here, but you put your device or phone or whatever you're going to use in the on the device, and it will, once you've got it set up, I don't know if you can see, but once you've got it set up, you've got a joystick here what you can use to move the head where you want it. But as well as that, it will focus and move automatically. So when we was filming before, I was holding it with my hand, the phone, you get a lot of jerking. In this, it isn't. It's fluent. All of it will be fluent. You can do shots, different shots. And as well as that, we've got new tripods as well. We've bought as well. What I haven't got in the office with me at the minute, but we've got new tripods as well for filming. So the contracting series is going to be really, really good, I think. And I hope everybody's going to, get behind it and see the videos. I know there's quite a few on Facebook has said they're really looking forward to it and looking forward to what the videos are going to be like. Like I said, not to give too much away, but it's going to be explain to people what don't know a lot about farming, what machines do, because some people, what don't know a lot about farming, sees these machines going around the roads or around the fields, excuse me, and don't know actually what the machines do, or what the machine is actually doing in the field, or I know there's a lot of us on YouTube what follow me, what are farming background, who knows what the machines do and everything about the machines. But then there's other people what follow us on Facebook, on YouTube and on Facebook, what don't know what you know, where there's, you know, how the crops are planted, how we look after them through the season, and that's for them as well. And then there's people what wants to see what other machines look like and what other machines what contractors have got, and they you know, we we love them to see as well, whatever machines contractors have got, and different contractors have got. I know Russell Price runs a lot of new kit, and I know Watkins's do as well, and Martin Williams do. They all run new kit. I know Watkins's run New Holland and John Deere, and I think they've got a Velmet, if I can remember rightly. I know Martin Williams is on John Deere's. I know I know he's got one John Deere. I know he runs Fendt, and I know Russell has got. I think Russell's got. I could be wrong, but I think Russell's got John Deere as well. I know he runs Fendt, and I know Russell as well. We will see Sumo stuff as well, because I know Russell sells Sumo. And I expect you've seen on my Facebook page with I don't know if you've seen on there, but with Russell sells different machinery. So we hope we can film some of that new machinery as well. So that's on the filming for contractors. Like I said, the contractors we're working with, everybody knows by now, are sorry about that, are Watkins is, and then we got Russell, and then we got Martin Williams. Like I said, you want to ask me anything, you know, come on and ask us. I'm going to be on for a while, so if there's anything you'd like to ask us, then, you know, please come on and say hi. Sorry, I missed that. I missed what was said there. Hang on a minute, 2 seconds. Are you looking forward to the contracting series? Yeah, like I said, we're looking forward to filming it. Like I said, we haven't started yet on the filming. Like I said, if you want to ask us anything about the filming of the contracting, or you'd like to ask me any questions of why I started the channel, or any questions at all, you can do. You can come on here and ask me anything you like. I mean, anything you like on the farming side, you can. If you want to ask anything about merchandise, you can ask about that as well. Like I said, anything you want to ask, you can come on and ask. Like I said, we're going to be on for the next, I said, about an hour. You can come on and ask any questions you like. Anybody you know would like to come by and say hi, you know, tell them to come by and say hi to us. Like I said, if they haven't seen the channel, tell them to come and see us. And if they'd like the channel and they'd like to subscribe, you can subscribe to the channel as well. Right. Now, our crops are doing okay at the moment. I say they're okay at the moment. You never... Hello, how are you? Sorry about that. I just jumped over the top of somebody else as well. Our crops are doing quite well at the minute. The wheat needs some fertiliser on. And like I said, that needs to be done really tomorrow if the weather will let us. If it's not too windy, we'll try to put the fertiliser on the wheat tomorrow. But apart from that, I will say to you, when I expect everybody, OSR rape, I should say, I expect everybody's rape has all looked not very good. But our rape at the moment has picked up and looks quite well, actually. How it went in and how dry it went in, I'm surprised how well it does look. It got hit as well with pigeons, and it got hit as well with it had been around in the beginning, I should say, with the weather and with other things as well attacking it. But unfortunately, it went on, well, hang on 2 seconds. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll see you soon. Thanks for popping by. Like I said, anybody wants to come by and say hi, they can come by and say hi. Like I said, we're going to be on for a little while, so if anybody wants to come by and say hi. Come by and ask me anything. Ask me anything about the contracting side. Not contractors, contracting videos. You can ask me about anything. So if you'd like to come by, tell anybody to come by and say hi, and you can come by and say hi. Ask me any question, and I'll do my best to answer it. So, what's the weather been like with everybody else around the UK? Like I said, it's been up and down with us. And as well as that, I am going to be doing a video as well about one of the control. I can't remember now what somebody asked me for. One of the one of the controls on the Massey to do with egg management. We're going to be doing that video probably when we're on planting beans this week, and we'll put that up on there as well. But we will be getting into filming with the contractors as soon as the weather lets us, and everything gets in the right order. We will be going by, starting filming with them, and hope it all works in the right way. But like everybody knows in farming, things don't go according to plan half the time, but we do our best to. Now, if there's now going on now past the contracting side, if there's any type of video that anybody would like to see, you can leave a comment. Hang on 2 seconds. Right, our farm is right. It's probably but the acres are going to probably change now shortly next year. But at the moment we're at about 500 at the moment. But that's probably be changing next year. But that's what we're at the moment, and that's arable. We haven't got much grass. We only got a bit of grass, and that's rented out for grazing. And we do stubble turnip for sheep as well. What you see a video on that, I think it was on. That was a few months ago that was put up, but we showed a video of the stubble turnips. So, like I said, going back to what I was saying before, if there's any type of video you'd like to see, or any type of video, or another thing, if there's any question you'd like me to ask any of the three contractors, or if you know the contractors and you'd like me to ask anything to a specific contractor, you can do about the machines or about anything. I will put it to them, and they I'll do my best for them to answer it in the video. One of the videos is for the question. You can, or if there's any type of video you'd like to see on anything on the farm, you leave us a comment, or you can come on here now and ask us, ask the question, what video you'd like to see, and I will do my best to do it for you. So anything you'd like to see, you can come on, and like I said, anything you'd like to ask me, you can do. And like I said, we're going to do our best to, like I said, this year we're going to really push on with the channel. We pushed on with it last year, and I'm over the moon of how many subscribers we got. Like I said, when I started, I said to my colleague, if I had 100 subscribers, I would be over the moon. And now we're pushing up to, I think it's nearly close to 600. I think it's 594, I think it is. Might have gone up now. past this point. But where we're at the moment, you know, I'm over the moon with how many subscribers I've got. And if there's anybody what has got a channel, and you'd like to do a collab video with me on any specific subject on farming, you know, I'm happy, or happy, you know, for anybody to come on and say, you know, I'd like to do a video with you, or you know, we can collab a video up together. With somebody, you know, I'd like to work with people on YouTube. I like to work with some channels. Like I said, I'm new to YouTube, so there might not be many people want to work with me, but I'd like to work with some of the you know, some of the different channels, and some of the different channels on YouTube, what is in the farming community. You know, I'm really over them. You know, I think they're fantastic. And how many you know, subscribers they got, you know, I think is brilliant. If you know, one day I can get to half of the size of some of the channels, then I would be over the moon. But if there's any channel, you know, there's some channels I'd love to work with in a video, or you know, or team up on something. I know I'd really love that. One day, if one of the channels do like to team up with me, then I know I'd be really pleased with that. But like I said, any suggestions, you can come on and leave suggestions, and we will have a look at them and see where we can take it. Like I said, you can come on and leave any comment to us on your now, or if you'd like to leave a comment, you know, on any of our videos, you can leave a comment, and I'll do my best to, you know, come back to you and you know, answer the question. We always try to do our best to answer anybody's questions. But like I said, we this show we people, like I said, people said to us, why do you film with your phone? One, I will say the phone I've got is, you know, a really good phone for filming, and that's what I'm filming off now. It's a real clear picture. It's better than the previous phone I had. This is new. Only a few weeks ago I had this phone. So we're going to be doing filming with the phone, and we'll be doing filming. Well, we got, I don't know how many cameras we've got. We've got, well, this device here, what's one camera, is one. We're going to be working with another camera, digital camera, and then we're working with another 3 as well for filming as well. So we're going to try to get every angle we can on the working machine, and try to get as close up as we can to the machines inside and outside the cab. Like I said, you can come by and ask me any questions you like at the moment. Like I said, it's your chance to ask us a question, and I will do my best to answer it. Like I said, it's either about the contracting series, or about, you know, you can ask us what cameras we use, or about the merchandise. You can ask us any question you want. So, you know, it's over to you. You can ask us a question as much as you want. I can see people joining us. I can see people leaving us on a live stream. But like I said, you know, if you know people would like to come on and say hi, you know, come on and say hi. If you're on my Facebook page, or your Facebook friend with me, tell people I'm live on YouTube. People do know I did put a announcement on there. I will be doing a live video tonight. So if anybody, if you go on there, there's a link on there. There's a link on my Facebook page, and there's a link on my personal page as well. Right. I answered this a bit earlier on, but I'll answer it again. The favourite tractors I've got on the farm, I will say the favourite one I've got at the moment, and if my colleague is watching this, he might say he already knows. Favourite tractor I got on the farm is the 7718S. I know that was the machine I drive. 6490, I do like. We've had a few problems with the 6490, I should say. That's an understatement at the moment. But we won't go into that. But the 7718, she hasn't done a lot of hours yet. She's a nice, comfortable tractor. I don't know if anybody has drove a 7718, but they've altered the suspension on the new masses. they're more smoother. You don't get this boom boom, you know, really bounce. They've gone away from the air suspension on the cab. That's the difference between the 6490 and the one the 7718. They had air compressors on the cab. I expect people remember that, and I expect people still got them now. When you turn the key on, you will the compressor start up and the airbags lift up on the cab to lift the cab up. That was one of the problems we had. We had the compressor burn out, and there was a leak on the airbag as well. But that's a different story. We won't go into that on here at the moment. That's a bit of a sore subject. But 7718 is a real nice tractor. The cab is really nice. All controls are laid out really nice. In the one we've got a joystick. The same as the Massey Combine. It's exactly the same joystick. It's the one they use in the Combine, and it's the one they use in the Anko sprayers as well. It's exactly the same joystick. It's all on one thing. You've got your up and down, you've got your PTO stop and start, you've got your eglet management, you've got your cruise control, all on one joystick. And to go through your ranges, you haven't got to, if you remember it's still like the Dyna 6, exactly the same exactly the same as the Dyna 6. Hello. Like I said, it's exactly the same as the Dyna 6. With the Dyna 6. Hello, how are you? Sorry, I missed your name coming up on there. On the Dyna 6, if you can remember, you used to have a button on the side. You had a T bar like that. You had a button. You could still have that on the 7718. But an optional extra is to have the joystick controller. If you're in to purchase the new Ranger Masses, I would say, it's a fair bit more money, but I would say the joystick is brilliant. To have all different controls over it, it's really brilliant to use. Like I say, it's all convenient. Like I said, you go up and down, and then you got cruise control. You're all on there, and you haven't got no button to press. So say you're in your range, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you used to have to press the button to go up to the next range. Well, in this one, you don't. You just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and do 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 do. Yes, sorry, it has been a little while since I posted a new video. And unfortunately, I'll tell you the reasons why. One, it's been the weather. Two, I haven't been feeling 100%. So I haven't put no videos up on there. I know that ain't an excuse, but no. But we've been waiting to start filming with the contractors, and like I said, we haven't actually got into it yet. One, with the weather, and two, like I said, it's been a bit difficult the last week or so. But we will, in the next week to fortnight, we will start filming with the local contractors. We have stayed in touch with them, so they do know we're still filming, and we'll still be filming with them. So sorry for skipping from where I just skipped from. So like I was saying about the Massey, it's really nice to use. Like you go through the range, and you go do like that, and you haven't got no button to press to go up to your next range. As well as that, we've got electric spools on it as well. 2 electric spools and 1 manual. But this is a real nice tractor, and I think people have seen off the videos of what the machine looks like. It's really comfortable. And the other question as well, what that person asked me as well. The other favourite job on the farm. People are going to say, oh, I love combining. I've always had, and like I said, I've been with the combine now probably 4 years, 5 years, but I've always loved combining. Even when I first started on the farm, hauling corn from the combine, I've always enjoyed the combining. It is hard work. When it goes wrong, and you wish you hadn't seen the job. But when it's going well, it is the best job on the farm, I would say. And as well as that, it's I've always loved it, and I always will love the combining. That's the main part. I used to love hauling, but I've got the t-shirt for that now, and I've moved on to something else. And I rather the combine in now. You know, once you've got it in, well, moving it can be interesting. Once you're in the field, some people say, oh, when you're hauling, you see more of the countryside. Yeah, I do agree that. But my favourite thing now is like I said, driving the combine. And I think I missed a question on here. Right. Yes, I did miss a question. Sorry about that. We now this last year gone by, what we done planting, we min-tilled the rape, and we min-tilled the stubble turnips. I think next year, this season now coming, we ploughed the wheat ground. This year, how things looked, the discussion here is that we might plough the rape ground, plough the wheat ground for rape. We might plough it, and the only thing we might low till is the stubble turnips. But that might change. But we mostly, we used to always plough. And I expect people to know, ploughing, when you low tilth, you've got to do a lot more spraying with low tilth. When you start, so you've got to do your pre-emergent. I know you've got to do your pre-emergent sometime with ploughing, but with like ploughing, you turn it over. You're a fresh seedbed. Some people say, well, low tilth is quicker. Yes, low tilth is quicker. I can see the benefits for low tilth. You know, sometimes you can do it one pass and straight in, and you know that's as good as it. Good option. But I can see the options for ploughing as well. Ploughing, I do, like I said, you have a clean seedbed, and as well as that, you can cut down on your black grass as well. We haven't got much of a big problem with black grass. We've got a bit on the far end of the farm, but nothing really drastic. But it helps with cut down on your black grass as well. But like I said, later on in the season, we will look at the crops a bit more in detail, and I'll show you the wheat and what we look for in the wheat. We've done a bit about looking at the crops growing at the beginning of the the end of the season, beginning of the new season, I should say. We did look at part of the crops, and I think some people probably have seen the video on here. But like I said, I'm going on and talking on here. So if anybody like to ask me a question, come on and ask, and I'll do my best to answer it. I might, sometimes our internet here is a bit slow, so I might not answer it straight away. But I'll do my best to answer it as soon as I see it come on my screen. And as well as that, if anybody knows, if you know anybody on my Facebook page, and they don't know I'm on live, please go on there and tell them I'm live. There is a link on there, but tell them to come on and see us live on our YouTube channel. We might do one live on my Facebook channel sometime the next week or so, but like I said, I'm YouTube, and we try to do as much as we can on our YouTube channel. But like I said, any question you'd like to ask me, you can do. I'm just thinking if there's anything else I'd like to say. Right, we're in the process of starting putting our fertilizer on now. The rape always has the first. We don't grow no other crops. We grow rape and beans. We don't grow barley. We don't grow oats. So in other people, it's different ways. But On the rape, we usually go in March. We have. Hello, how are you? I haven't seen you. I haven't seen you on here for a long time, and I expect you haven't seen me for a long time. Neither on here. For the last week or so. Sorry about that. We put it on the rape in March. Last year we couldn't because the amount of snow we had. We haven't had that much snow this year. We didn't put the rape. We didn't put fertilizer on the rape last year until about. I think it was the first lot. I think we put on was end of March. I think it was in April time. We've already put the dose on the rape. The next lot we do probably when the rape's just coming into flower will be probably another. Well, it all depends how the weather goes, but it could be 3 weeks. And then we'll put another lot on the rape. And that's the last lot we'll go on the rape. On the wheat, we haven't put it on yet. We're hopefully going to put it on tomorrow. If, fingers crossed, if the weather lets us. We hope we're allowed, hope the weather allows us to put the fert on the wheat tomorrow. I want to do that before we plant the beans actually. But we will see what the weather lets us do. We can't help what the weather does. The weather does what Mother Nature wants it to do. And I missed a question. I do apologize. Let me just scroll up on the camera. No, I thought I missed a question. Sorry, if I have missed a question, if you could send it me again, I'll answer it. But it was a bit temperamental there. But like I said, no. But if you want to ask us any question, come on and ask us any question about anything to do with the channel. You can come on and ask us. But like I said, if any of the channels are watching, bigger channels, I don't know if they do watch my videos or not. I hope they do. But if they would like to do a collab video with me, or any other channel as well would like to do a collab video with me sometime in the year or later on in the year, please either leave a comment on the video under this video or to message me on Facebook, what is Farming Year, or you find me as Mark Southall. Like I said, I'd love to team up with some of the bigger channels, or any channel would like to work with me. I'd really like to work with some of the other channels as well. Thank you ever so much to the people who subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I will say that now. It's a real big thank you to everybody who subscribed from day one up to where we are now. Like I said, when I first started, I said if I got 100 subscribers, I'd be happy. I didn't think we'd get to where we are in the first 12 months. But we're, like I said, we're at 594, I think, at the last count. And I'm really over the moon with how many subscribers I've got. So a big thank you to everybody who have subscribed to us. So thank you ever so much for that. Like I said, if you know anybody what's on Facebook, and you've got any friends on Facebook, tell them to come over and say hi to us tonight. Like I said, we're on this live video. Like I said, I haven't done a live video since last year. I think the last live video I done was planting OSR. I think it was. We were planting. I done a live video and people come on there. But like I said, any question you'd like to ask me, please come on and ask me. Anything about the upcoming videos or about the contractors, what we're going to be working with, or there's a question you'd like to ask me, you can do. You can ask me any question you like about the upcoming videos. Hang on 2 seconds, I keep missing the messages. There is quite a few I like watching. I think the one's called Funny Farmer. I like him. And I can't remember the other one. I think the other one's called Farming Life. The other one is, and there's 3 or 4 big ones I like, and I'll be honest with you, they're the ones that got me into doing the channel. Sorry. When I see when I first started, I'll be straight with you now. I had a job to look at the camera. Now I can come in and I feel comfortable with it now. I can stand here and speak like I'm speaking to somebody. When I first started, it was hard work, and some people come to me and say, "Is it comfortable to do it?" It is. You've got to be comfortable to sit in front of the camera and talk. Some people like it, and some people, some people can do it, and some people can't. I hope people watch. I hope people enjoy watching me. Because I enjoy making the videos, and I enjoy interacting with all my subscribers. I'm really happy, speaking to them. And like I said, if you see me out and about, anybody sees me out and about, any of my subscribers, you can come up to me and say hi. And, I'm happy, to speak to you. So if anybody sees me out and about in Hereford or anywhere, I go to some shows as well, and you spot me, recognise me, you come over and say hi. I'd like to see who some of my subscribers are anyway. But like I said, the YouTubers, what I like watching them, and I subscribe to quite a few channels myself. Like I said, I've watched YouTube for quite a few years, and I thought to myself, should I or shouldn't I do a channel? And last year I bit the bullet and said, right, we're going to do a channel. In the beginning, I didn't think I'd get many subscribers, and I thought, 100 would have been the thing. But where we've shot to now, like we're up to, like I said, 594 and 590. It's at 590 odd it is. I'm really over the moon of how many subscribers I've got. But my goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers. I've said this all along. We probably won't do it, realistically looking at it, we probably won't do it in 12 months. Like I said, we started the channel in April, so it's not far away. And we've got a few more to get before we get to 1,000. But we've done well to get to where we've got. We've done well to get to where we are now. So, I'm really happy where we got to now. But like I said, if any of the YouTubers would like to do something with me, any channel would like to do something with me, I'm quite happy, to team up with some of the channels, or or do a collab video, or I'm happy to meet people, different YouTubers what's got channels, if they want to do something with me. I'm happy. You can either leave a comment on here, or you can do a like I said, I'm happy to do it on here, or leave a message on here, or if you want to send one to my Facebook page, you can do that as well. But you can ask me any question you'd like, and if people that are on Facebook and they'd like to come on and see us, I'm going to be on for a little bit longer. How are we long? We've been running now. We're nearly running an hour. So if there's people would like to come on and say hi, you can do. I'll be on for a little bit longer, and that'll be it for this live. But like I said, there's a lot of videos to come. The Contractor series and on the farm, there's a lot of videos to come, and different looks to the channel. And like I said, the videos are going to be more, you're going to see in and out, and you're going to all around this time. And because people said to me, one reason the people said to me back last year is they want to see more activity in the cab, and they want to see more detail in the machines and how the machines work, and that's what we've done with the video cameras, and with going with this contract series. Because with the contract series, the way we wanted to do it is to show different machines. Like, we can show so much what the farm does, and like I said, we do different things on the farm. Like, we do the combine, we do the drilling, we do lots of things on the farm. But let's go out and about and let's see whatever people in the countryside around Herefordshire does and their machines work. And that's why I set out to work. Excuse me. Set out to work. Excuse me. I do apologise about me coughing. Like I said, I'm just getting over a cold. But like I said, that's why I set out to do different things with the contractors. That's the reason why we said we do the contractor series, for us to follow contractors, to see what their machines look like and how they work them. And I'm so happy that we're working with Russell Price, Martin Williams, and we're working with Watkins's. You know, we're so happy for them to support us and for us to go and film with them, and they're happy for us to go and film with them as well. But like I said, we haven't started yet because of, unfortunately, how the weather has been up and down, and how bad the weather has been. I don't know what the weather's been like with everybody else, but with us, we've had good days and we've had bad days. We've had more bad days than good days at the present moment in time. This week doesn't look so bad at the moment. I haven't checked the forecast, but what it looked like earlier on, I thought the week didn't look too bad, so we can get on and get some of the work done. Like I said, any question you'd like to ask me, come on and ask me. Is anybody you know out there would like to come on, and you know they'd like to come and see the channel, tell them to come on and see, you know, come and see us. Like I said, I'm going to be on for a little bit longer, and then that'll be it for this live. But like I said, any suggestions of anything, or you'd like to come in, you know, like to come and do a collab video, you know, we're happy for that. If you want to have a discussion over that, you can do. But like I said, we're happy to do certain things. But like I said, at the moment, our goal is to go and film with local contractors. So we're really looking forward to that. And like I said, anything, if you know, anything you'd like to ask, you can come on and ask us. So I'm going to be on here for a little bit longer. I can still see there's people watching. So if there's anything you'd like to ask, you know, please come on and ask us a question. I know some people has asked us, and I think some of them I've missed. I do apologize if I missed your questions. They do go up on the screen. But if there's anything you'd like to ask me, you know, this is the opportunity for you to come on and ask me face to face. So, like I said, there's a lot to come. There is a lot to come in the next few weeks with everybody. So I hope everybody looks forward to seeing new things come along on the channel. As well as that, we are at the moment planning, we won't say this is too far ahead, but we are planning for next year as well at the moment. So I missed that. Oh, JCB Telly. Oh, sorry. That's what got me through there a minute. What do you think of the JCB telehandler? We haven't tried the new one. The new one what's been launched from JCB. We tried the one what's previous to the launch one now. We liked it. We haven't, I'll be straight with you now, we haven't changed. We was going to think about changing our telehandler. And I know I said that to a lot of people in the summer, and I done a video as well about our old telehandler and said that we was going to change it. But unfortunately, there's been other things that had to be sorted, so that the telehandler hasn't been changed. We had to have a new torque converter from the telehandler what we had, so we hadn't changed into the new one. It probably a couple of years yet before we changed to the new one. The telehandler we had on demo was a real nice telehandler, and I think if you look back in the videos you'll see the video of the telehandler we had on demo. The controls on the new one is fantastic. And I will say the pushing power in the new one is unbelievable. It's more than what our old machine will do. But it is a real nice, and it's real comfortable to drive. And I like as well in the telehandler as well. You got the float in the boom as well. So when you go along the road, you don't get that bump bump bump. You get that nice smooth because the boom floats as well. And they got another nice thing on it as well. Is probably people will know as well, when you tip the bucket and you've got muck in the bucket, if you push the button and pull the joystick to one side, it will automatically shake the bucket. What is another good option on the telehandler. And as well as that, on the telehandler we had on demo, you could have air brakes on. You got tipper pipes as well. What else did it have on it? We had the bigger wheels as well on it, but the problem is we've got to use the telehandler to get in to the chicken shed, so they've got to be on a lower basis. I know there was an option for a lower cab on the loader, but the like I said, I've drove Merlots and Mapros. I've drove them. But I will say the JSP loader I do like, and the new JSP loader, what I've seen a couple of the YouTube channels film of the new loader, looks a real nice loader, and I would like to try one day and see what they're like, but they look a real nice tool. But at the present moment in time, we're not changing the loader. We've got it at the present moment in time. So I'm going to hang on for a few more minutes. If there's any more questions you'd like to ask. Right, our JCB dealer around with us is RFM, as a dealer we've got with us. And they're a real good dealer, they're a fantastic dealer. That's where we have our masses off, and they look after us very well. So RFM is always looked after us very well. So that's our dealer. What's next to us is RFM from Ross. Well, I expect people gather that from Ross Farm Machinery. But they're a real good dealer. Well, that's my outlook on them. They're a real good dealer. They sell a range of stuff. I know they do Velmet now because Velmet's part of Enco. Thank you ever so much for coming to join us. I'm going to be going shortly as well. So if anybody wants to ask us any more questions, I'll stay on them for a few more minutes. But if there's anything else you'd like to ask me, come on and ask us. And then, like I said, we're sorry. We're coming to the end of the video shortly. This live stream, so I hope everybody's enjoyed coming on. Thank you so much for all the questions you've asked me. But like I said, look out for the upcoming series of the contracting series. We're really looking forward to filming and seeing what the local contractors and machines are like. But like I said, we're going to be looking in more detail what the machines do. And seeing what the background of the machines is, and seeing what the machines how they operate through the fields as well. So like I said, I'm going to stay on for a few minutes more. If there's anybody else who'd like to ask me a question, I'm going to hang on to see if anybody else wants to ask me a question. But if not, we will be coming to the end of this this live. So thank you ever so much for the people who's joined us. Like I said, one last time, if there is anybody who'd like to do a collab video, if you leave a message in this video, or if you message me on Facebook and leave me a PM on there, we're a chat to see what we can do. But like I said, I would like to work with some channels if they'd like to work with us. So if there's anybody who's got a YouTube channel, well, I will say, put this more specific. If you've got a farming YouTube channel and you'd like to come and do something with us in a video, I'd be happy. If you're happy to work with us, we'll be happy to work with you. And if you know any of the other channels on the Facebook, thanks. I keep saying Facebook. I'm going to get myself shot in a minute. If you know any of the other channels on YouTube, and you think they'd like to work with us, please tell them to come by and say hi, and say if they'd like to come and work with us, and we'll do our best to do something with them. So I think that's going to be it for this live. So thank you ever so much for watching.